I call them 5 pillars, but basically they're the 5 foundations that we need in a relationship in order for it to be able to last. Hey everybody, it's your girl Tasha, and thank you so much for clicking on this video. So today's video is going to be about the 5 pillars of a relationship. These 5 pillars are my opinion, and these 5 pillars are what I believe makes a relationship work and stable. I call them 5 pillars, but basically they're the 5 foundations that we need in a relationship in order for it to be able to last for the long haul. Pillar number 1, trust. For some of us, it's hard to trust because of the hurt, the pain, and the trauma that we experience. But if that mistrust comes from an old relationship, you're going to bring that mistrust into the new relationship when that wasn't the person that even hurt you. There's a quote by Marissa Peer that says, if you don't fix your wound, you'll bleed all over the people who never or didn't hurt you. And that's what you're doing when you mistrust someone in a new relationship that wasn't the person that caused you to mistrust in the first place. You have to trust the person that you're with. You have to give them that chance. We trust that they won't hurt us or do anything to ruin the relationship and break our trust. How I trust my spouse is when he's out with his friends, I know that my husband is not gonna do anything that's going to ruin our relationship. So I don't call him every 5 minutes. I don't ask him where he's at. I don't even ask him who he's with. Sometimes I might ask where he's going, who he's with, just in case, because you just never know what's going to happen. But I trust that what he says to me is the truth and he is where he said he's going to be. Pillar number 2, communication. I should have said before that these pillars are in no particular order. I'm not saying that one is more important than the other. These are just my 5 pillars for a relationship. So communication. We all have to communicate in some way. Like, even though this is on video, I'm communicating with you right now. We communicate probably 100% of our day. We're talking to somebody, whether it's on the phone, whether it's to a customer, it doesn't matter. Communication is key no matter what type of relationship you're in. How many times have you gotten mad or in an argument with someone because of miscommunication? It happens more than we like. But that's why communication and open communication is so important. With communication, when we have those misunderstandings, if we are open to communicate with our partner, we can alleviate some of those misunderstandings, or at least with those misunderstandings, we can explain why it was a misunderstanding. Pillar number 3, honesty. Without honesty, it can really begin to break down our relationship. We have to be honest in everything that we do. Everything done in the dark will eventually come to the light. Pillar number 4, respect. I don't think I have to go too deep into respect, but in order to get respect, you also have to give respect. Pillar number 5, love. Love is a fleeting feeling. People will actually break up over this feeling because we are creatures of feelings as well as habits, but we're also creatures of feelings. When a person says, I love you, but I'm not in love with you anymore, what they're really saying is that feeling, the feeling of the butterflies, the feeling of excitement, they no longer feel that towards you. So it's not that they don't love you, it's just that that feeling that they once had is gone. Most people in long-term relationships will lose that feeling. But what they do is they actually choose to stay in the relationship because they're committed to it. They may not have that feeling of love. They may not have that feeling, that butterfly feeling or that excitement that you may feel when you first get into a relationship. But what they have is those other 4 pillars that I actually mentioned. They have trust in their partner, respect for their partner. They have honesty with their partner, and their communication, it's probably really, really good. So even though they may not have that feeling of love anymore, those other 4 pillars is what makes them stay. Most of us want security in our relationship. We want to feel secure. As you get older, that is what becomes more important. Security. Love is nice, but security is more important. So as you go through your relationship and as that relationship starts becoming more longer, more mature, you'll start seeing that love feeling, it's going to turn into other things. It's going to turn into respect. You're gonna always care for your partner, but that feeling of love may go away. What do you guys think? What is your 5 pillars of a relationship? What's important to you when it comes to the foundations of a relationship? What are your pillars? What pillars are you using to build your house? So please leave a comment below. Like this video if you like it, subscribe and hit that notification button. And remember, only you can design the you that you want to be. Thank you guys so much, and I hope to see you in my next video.